I've never been to a trail that actually made me physically ill.
He's going down. There's no way he's going to be able to save this one.
Hey man, you need some more cans?
You got her.
Alright. This is cool. You get by collecting bottles? So?
Oh, you got rent and everything, man.
Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna give him a beer just for all his help.
Sweet, man. Haha.
There you go.
Yeah, now I can take my time.
Yep. No worries.
He's never dying.
Enjoy it, man.
I love you guys.
Well, in Chilliwack, we had some of the most flowy trails, you know, of all time. They're absolutely perfect.
You rode the Woodlot? That's like my favorite place to ride in the whole world.
That trail is probably one of the best, if not the best I've ever ridden.
All right, let's take her. Let's get her going.
I finally got to ride the Woodlot for my first time. I had heard so much about this place. Man, that is the most flowing trail in the world. It was unreal. It was all about flow, all about fun.
And using double negatives, confusing when I'm choosing to. What could I possibly offer to make you envy me without affiliations that give me credibility? I've only had one near-death experience, yet people always ask me why I look so serious. If I was a movie, then it wouldn't be a comedy. In fact, it's little more than a dry documentary that even the director would describe as a waste of film.
Platinum is basically the next best thing to A-line out there. Banging berms all the way down, and everything's buffed, groomed. It's an amazing trail.
Follow me around for a day to see who is he, and bring something to read to keep yourself busy. It's not a lifestyle of glamour and luxury, boxing up orders and shipping them properly, working on my payables, stressing on receivables, finding time to write songs, try to be believable. It's cool with me and my lack of refinement, cause in the end we're all living off consignment. How many rappers never listen to the Juice Crew? How many rappers have to drink Metamucil? How many rappers live in front of a computer? How many rappers have switched to diet soda? How many rappers are addicted to Star Trek? How many rappers never tried a narcotic? How many rappers have never signed a record deal? How many rappers are cocaine
On the real, for real, a way to kiss Gorilla.
Yo, this is
On the real, for real, a way to kiss Gorilla.
Yo, this is Josh Martinez. I just got back from real land. When I was there, all I found was back road clones, man.
And sure enough, halfway down the trail, the builders are there working on it and making up a, you know, another wicked corner.
The trail builders are really dedicated and have done a beauty job of that.
My name's Rich, and this is a great trail called Platinum. I built with my buddy Jamie and my other buddy Ewan, and these guys are here to rip, and good on them.
Good on them.
The guys who built that trail, man, they should put on clinics.
Woodlot's the best place on the planet if you're a freeride mountain biker. For me, it's like the coolest trail I've basically ever ridden.
That trail, it's too good for words. You have to ride Woodlot Platinum. Well, we had some tense moments with the bus. Mechanically, we weren't sure if it was going to be rolling or not. It was kind of sitting in one spot, leaking a lot of tranny fluid.
It starts now. It was touch and go there for a while. We were stuck in the hood in Chilliwack.
We got out of the whack while we could.
Yeah, the bus is rolling.
My colleagues and I are from another planet.
Hip hop. BC style. Yeah.
We head out of Chilliwack, headed towards Bowen Island, just outside of Vancouver. You get on a ferry. It's actually really close, a really short ferry ride to Bowen Island.
There's a party at my igloo. Everyone's invited, and I just decided that all drinks provided. 5 drink minimum, no sipping them, I'm watching. Take for my example, double fisting them's awesome. Feel the chill of the door, that's what breeze through the eardrum. MC's disease, I guzzle down the serum. Fluent how I do it, and I brew it just perfect. Vocab robust. Gotta work it, girlfriend. Lyrically impenetratable. Got a cradle full of 8 to 1,000 rhymes that are available.
Dylan spearing deer, tourists running for their lives.
I was trying to throw it at the deer just so we could have some dinner.
Man,
I don't think they were feeling sketchy, D.
Bowen Island!
Bowen Island!
These guys have just really blown our minds.
I've never been to a trail that actually made me physically ill.
Trample on, trample on.
Trying to trample, man. The hoof's just starting to truck it right now. McCaul, he's back on the trip again. Left us for about 4 or 5 days, I guess, and headed down to Michigan for a slopestyle event. He's back on the bus.
So they look a little different than last time I saw you guys. Just took a couple diggers. It's good to be back, see everybody on the bus, ready to build my new bikes up and get to the trails.
Top of the morning to you. Cheers.
You're already Java'd and
getting there, yeah.
Dangerous Dan, he's the man that can do anything better than Superman. You know, Schnepf's his biggest fan.
He's crazy.
We all grew up watching him on mountain bike videos.
He was one of the stars of the movies that I would always watch, so I thought it was pretty cool. And then yesterday we're out there watching him ride in person.
Dangerous Dan introduced us to the rest of the Flow crew.
My name is Mike Laudrum, otherwise known as Mighty Mike, which that name's followed me for a few years now.
Dan took us on a walkthrough on his trail called Michigana.
What? The Michigana. Feeling a little bit Michigana? Michigana? It's Yiddish for insane.
Me and Steve were just like, oh no.
This is intense stuff, man. I'm shaking actually just walking on it. Are we gonna have to ride this? I mean, I think I even saw Tyler shaking. So many places where just get hurt.
Regular playland here. Drop here, gap there, trough there, drop there.
These guys should have nets underneath, safety nets underneath these moves.
We spent the last about 9-10 months building this trail, and it's just worked out awesome.
I've never been to a trail that actually made me physically ill. Just to look at it, it was just like so tense. Very, very intense stuff.
One fur drop coming up.
You ready there, Jeremy?
This is gonna be big. Okay, I'm gonna do the fur drop too. I gotta have to see.
How old are you?
How old am I? Too old to be doing this.
Well, I've been sitting here watching these guys and watching Dan Case just now, and it's starting to wig me out slightly. I think the best thing to do is just not sit here and contemplate for too long, otherwise you're really a whole lot less likely to get up and do it.
Dropper.
Oh, it feels better. I think I can go do it again.
Damn, these guys are crazy.
Cannot appreciate it unless you've seen it in person. You have to, once you start riding the line, you have to finish it. There's no other way around it, or you're gonna fall off a big bridge. It's probably gonna suck.
You gotta be so calculated.
For me and Ryan, these guys have just really blown our minds. The flow riders and their new innovative moves, it's gone totally off.
The bus can get noisy sometimes.
We all have a little bit, you know, a few quirks, and we all have different styles.
Tyler Klassen has a lot of skill on a bicycle, a very loud voice.
Tyler, he's stoked always. You know, him and Steve, they feed off each other, and they just are giggling like little schoolgirls once we get on the mountain bike trails. It's too funny.
Steve, hey, is always with Tyler.
Actually, now that I think of it, they're always giggling like schoolgirls when they're together.
They're kind of like Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
Cam calls me ugly. He's just a little punk anyway, so no one needs to listen to him.
Dylan's a super cool guy.
It's good to splash water on yourself. Make it a lot better.
Apple juice works.
Dylan, he's stinky. Ryan, he's short and little.
Ryan, I met him for the first time a couple weeks ago when we started the tour. He's always talking about something. Yeah, da 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 da.
You know, I like to get loud and get obnoxious once in a while, but you know, I just try to roll with it and, you know, have as much fun as possible.
It's a lot to handle hanging around us, right?
It's like a zoo. It's a big moving zoo with a TV crew.
It's a bit of a gong, you know. It's dirty on that bus. You know, the old vitamin Ks are floating around pretty heavy, and you know, we didn't want to scare the poor lad off, right?
And most of the time, I'm somewhere else getting my sleep while the partying's going on.
Cam, look out!
Just wake up, there's cameras everywhere.
But you know, he can hold his own. He can hang with us.
My shoulder isn't 100% healed. You know, it's still gonna take time.
After one day on Meshuggah, we went down to a couple other hits that they had built up, and it was starting to look like stuff that we could actually ride.
got my shovel. I'm gonna go wander in the woods for a few hours here, I guess. I want to see someone send it first.
Unfortunately, Tyler had a brake issue, and there's just no way he could hit that gap.
No, this isn't my thing really. You know, just like yesterday wasn't their thing, this thing is not really my thing.
Something to do with the shit pack that went on just made me nuts stoked.
I don't know, man. Kids these days.
The other flow rider, he did a pretty cool can, like 1 foot can over the top tube. The local guy Mike, he really threw it down nice. He was hitting it so big. He just wanted to hit it big so he could pull off his no-handers really big, and mission accomplished, dude.
Everyone was sessioning this gap called the Can of Hat. I decided to wander in the forest, kind of build my own stuff. My shoulder isn't 100% healed, and you know, it's still gonna take time.
This year, one of the coolest things I'm stoked about is Schnepf being on board with me. He's been my best friend, and basically he taught me everything I know.
Me and Steve have been riding together for a long time, so he puts a lot of trust in me, and when I hit a big gap in front of him, he's got to believe that I'm going to stick it and ride it out. You pin it, you hold on, and you ride it out, because you don't want to crash and get run over, because it's not going to be cool. Not at all.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah. As long as you don't land on each other.
The sickest trick of the day was definitely Romanuik. He pulled a sick one-handed no-footer, and he really styled it out on a jump that had a seriously hard hit for a landing. And he's the pro. He's got his tricks wired, and when he wants to pull them, he pulls them clean.
So eventually everyone ended filming the Cat in the Hat, so they all came down to watch me. They were all watching, and I was all nervous, and yeah, I was falling all over the place.
Everybody's just holding their breath. Tim was sitting right underneath him with the camera, and we're like, he's going down. There's no way he's going to be able to save this one.
Pitch, -4. Roger, I agree on pitch. Pitch, -4.
Magma Patty, take 1. Big, stunt, high, lots of consequence. Very scary.
Side note number 1, trap speed of a burn down.
I think the most impressive thing that I saw on that stunt was when Dharma gets up to the highest part. It's about 13 feet in the air. You jump off to the left, you're done. You jump off to the right, you're done. And he stalls. And we're like, he's going down. There's no way he's going to be able to save this one. And it turns out he stalled on purpose so he could take his hands off the handlebars.
Across the TV, trying to get my car keys.
For a little silly little trick, like he calls it, and put his hands back on and keep pedaling. So as soon as he put his hands back on and continued up the bridge, everybody's like, yeah, yeah, yeah!
You can't jump off of here.
Yeehaw! There's some a little bit of adrenaline there.
That was sick.
Oh man. I don't think I'll do that one again very soon.
Oh man, my heart stopped.
Caught the bottom of the Michigan.
Okay, ready.
They don't want to have anything to do with mountain bikers. They don't want mountain bikers at their jumps.
They come ride, and they wreck, and they don't fix, and they leave.
That sign is referring to my bicycle wheels.
They think they own everything.
Woo! Like a new chapter is building. The fact that we can go drive anywhere and find something cool to ride that people have built is kind of an indication that sport's on the rise, so I think it's a good time to be in freeriding. You're a rocker!